All right, what's new? What's new? Back with you today. Got one more pick for the day, and I'll tell you what, man. This is too much up in the air right now with a lot of these games. I'm not a big fan of picking a game 5 hours before the game and then finding out 30 minutes before the game that the best players are out, or so and so is resting. I don't like it. I was thinking about picking the Mavericks versus the Pistons, but you have Luca. Who the hell knows, man? He's been questionable every single day, but then he's playing anyway. It's versus the Pistons. I could see him sitting out. Then you have this similar situation with the Nets versus the Pacers. They're on a front end of a back to back. The Nets are going to be playing the Trailblazers tomorrow. I could easily see Kevin Durant deciding to sit out 30 minutes before the game. Don't like that. Then you have the same thing with the Bucks versus Rockets. Bucks are on the front end of a back to back. They're playing the Bulls tomorrow. And then Giannis is already questionable with an injury, so I don't have much confidence in him playing. So, I'm not a fan of that, bro. I'm not really a fan of not knowing who's going to be playing. I might peek in 30 minutes before the game or during the game, even do a live bet, and then, I might bet on that when I know who's playing. But I'm not about to sit here and make a video about all these, who's going to win and when I don't know who the hell is going to be playing. Not a fan of it. I like games that are I know who's going to be playing. I know the situation. I know both teams are going to be playing for such and such. I like those games. So with that being said, we have the Toronto Raptors coming to Denver to take on the Nuggets at the Ball Arena. The Nuggets are coming off a back-to-back. They won last night versus the Pelicans. I believe Jokic had a game-winning block to win the game on Zion. As someone that bet on Jokic to win MVP very early on in the year, that makes me happy. I haven't seen the play yet, but it sounds good to me. Then you have the Raptors. They're coming off a loss. They're 6-4 in their last 10. And I'll tell you what, man, for them, time is ticking. They're currently 26-36, the 12th in the Eastern Conference. They're 2 games back from the 10th seed. The Wizards currently hold that. And they're also side to side with the Bulls right now. So it just hasn't been their year, man. In my opinion, the Raptors do have a good roster. They have a lot of great players. It just hasn't been their year. They've been playing in Tampa instead of Toronto. They've had lots of injuries, had lots of, COVID shenanigans. Just hasn't been their year. And I think the Nuggets are going to win this game. They're currently favored by -3. So not a huge spread in what my opinion is the better team. Yes, the Nuggets are without Jamal Murray, but they've still been playing well regardless. I don't think they're a contender without Jamal Murray. But for a game like this, they should be beating the Raptors. It's at home. Yes, they are coming off a back-to-back, but with the playoffs right around the corner, I don't feel too bad about it. The Nuggets also are playing for something. They're not really. I could be wrong, but I don't think they're the type of team to be resting their best players in a situation like this. I don't see Jokic sitting out for this. He should be playing. And before the game, I was like, well, what are the Nuggets really even playing for? I thought they're, locked in pretty much the 4th seed. But at this point, the Clippers are only 1 game ahead of them for that 3rd seed. So when you have the Lakers in 5th, anything could happen. They could, drop down to 6th or whatever. But right now, the Lakers are in 5th. I think that the Nuggets would rather be in 3rd and avoid playing the Lakers with LeBron James and Anthony Davis. They'd probably be back by then. Anthony Davis is already back. I think they'd rather be in the 3rd seed and play a team like the Mavericks or the Blazers rather than, go against the Lakers first round. So I think they would want that 3rd seed, so I think they should be coming out to play tonight. And with that being said, let's look at the injuries. We have Chris Boucher. He's going to be out for the Raptors. He's a very good young big man, so if I'm picking the Nuggets, I like that he's out. They're also missing Gary Trent, and I think that was a great trade by the Raptors, man. He's very young. I believe he's 23 years old. He's already a really good player. I think the Raptors definitely won that trade. Then for the Nuggets, we're going to have Will Barton. He's questionable, and I've spoken about him before. He's a true wild card player. He can hurt you. He can help you. Not always the worst that he's out. He's very late at passing the ball. He'll go for, crazy shots maybe he shouldn't be going for. Not too bad that he's out, but, he can also help you a lot. He is a good shooter and good scorer at times. Then you have Monte Morris. He's a very good backup point guard. He'd likely be starting, but he's questionable. I hope that he plays. Yeah, man. I feel good about this one. This one's pretty straightforward. Better team. -3 spread. You could easily see the Nuggets winning this game by like 10 points. I could see the Raptors winning it, but I'm not really putting much faith in them this season. I mean, it just hasn't been their year. Pascal Siakam, in my opinion, has taken a dip. He has not been as good as he previously was in his last year. He's I don't know. I mean, he's averaging 20 and 7 and 4. I don't think he's struggling, but I definitely think he took a step back. So I don't think this Raptors team it's just not their year, man. I'm gonna go with the Nuggets. They got the MVP, man. I'm hoping they take care of business. I'm gonna actually buy a point here, make it -2. Got the Nuggets -2. We'll see what happens.